Good morning. Please remain standing as you are able for our national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Welcome to the class of 2026 graduation ceremony. My name is Kate Ehrlich, and I am honored to have served as your senior class president this year. Over the past 4 years, we have worked incredibly hard to get to this moment, and we should be immensely proud of ourselves. Before we get started, I'd like to recognize and welcome our honored guests. UCPS Board of Education member, Ms. Kathy Heintel, UCPS General Counsel, Ms. Stephanie Elliott, Assistant Superintendent of Student Support, Dr. Jay Jones, and our Superintendent, Dr. Andrew Houlihan. Thank you all for joining us to celebrate this special day. The weirdest thing about today is that we've been talking about it for 4 years like it was a destination. We've been treating graduation like a place we were finally going to arrive at. But now that we're actually sitting here, looking at the scoreboard and the end zone, we realize it isn't a destination at all. It's just a moment. And it's a moment that's already starting to slip away while I'm speaking. My goal today isn't to give you a historic speech or tell you that the world is your oyster. Honestly, my goal is just to ask you to notice you're actually here. Not the you that's going to college in August, and not the you that was a nervous freshman 4 years ago. Just you right now. If you're like me, your brain is already 5 steps ahead. You're thinking about the graduation party or how long it's going to take to get out of this parking lot later. We treat our actual lives like a waiting room, always acting like the real part is just around the corner. We tell ourselves, I'll be happy when senior year gets here, or I'll be successful when I finally get my diploma. But look at how fast that waiting goes. It feels like just yesterday we were standing on this same field for senior sunrise, watching the sun come up and thinking we had all the time in the world. And then there was senior week, a week we thought would last forever, but it passed in what felt like a single second. Our last year of high school didn't just pass by, it flew. If we spend our whole lives waiting for the next milestone, we never actually live in the miles between them. There is no real world waiting for us at the exit gates. This is it. This is the only now we get. And even though for so long the question has been, what's next? Where are we going? What the plan is? And what comes after this? I hope that in answering those questions, we choose lives that genuinely make us happy, not just ones that look impressive from the outside. And we didn't get here by ourselves. This moment exists because of the people who were there for us, even when we didn't realize it. I want to take a second to thank our senior class advisors, Miss Kiss and Miss Tolson, for helping us make senior year everything it was. To our administration and every teacher, thank you for seeing our potential, even on the days we didn't show it. And to our parents, guardians, and loved ones, thank you for being the foundation we are standing on today. You didn't just wait for us to graduate, you helped us grow into the people sitting in these chairs. Now, I really want you to look at the people sitting in your row. We've spent 1,000 days together in hallways and classrooms, but this is the last time this specific group of people will ever be in the same place at the same time. There's a quote from The Perks of Being a Wallflower that I keep coming back to. This moment will just be another story someday. Our pictures will become old photographs, with all of us becoming somebody's mom or dad. But right now, these moments are not stories. This is happening. Right now, it's not a story. It's a physical, breathing reality. It's the person sitting to your left that you've known since kindergarten. It's the heartbeat you can feel in your chest because you're actually doing the thing you said you'd do 4 years ago. When you walk across this stage and hear your name, don't just think about the diploma. Think about the air you're breathing and the noise of your friends cheering for you. Don't fast forward through the best part of the movie just to see how it ends. Congratulations, class of 2026. Let's be present for this. And remember, guys, don't forget to crush it.
Good morning, everyone. Family, friends, teachers, and my fellow graduates who are mentally already on summer break. My name is Ashna Patel, and I had the pleasure of being your senior class vice president. Today is the day we have been waiting for since we stepped foot in this building. I still remember thinking about how far away this moment was when we were in kindergarten watching the 2014 graduating class walk in front of us. Today is the day we say goodbye to this chapter of our lives and the day we are able to think, somehow, we made it. I've rewritten this speech multiple times because of how difficult it is to represent the last 13 years of our lives in 4 minutes. We started as freshmen who couldn't find our classes, didn't understand the bell schedule, and thought upperclassmen were basically adults. Sophomore year was a bit of a reality check because we thought we'd figured things out, but the difficulty of classes had spiked. And if we thought that was bad, junior year hit us like a truck. Suddenly, everything started to matter, the stress of school along with getting 5 hours of sleep. And I don't even want to talk about college apps along with the SAT. But trying to balance all aspects of our personal life with your student life was a big challenge. Now look at us. We still don't know where some classrooms are. We still don't understand the bell schedule, but at least now we walk confidently in the wrong direction. That's growth. Just because we feel that we've reached the end, it doesn't mean that all the memories we have experienced in the past 4 years of high school won't stick with us for the rest of our lives. We will always remember the big events, like winning a championship game or going to prom, but also cherish the smaller parts of our lives, like staying up until 2 a.m. to write a 10-page paper that we decided to start the day before it was due. We have learned so many important life skills throughout high school, even if it was just looking busy when a teacher walked by. And yes, it's important to remember all the amazing events you went through, but also the people you have leaned on throughout the way. Some friendships were built through sports, classes, and clubs, and others through asking, "What did you get for number 9?" People love to say that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. But I don't think it's 5. I think it's everyone you have came across, every friendship, every conversation, and every acquaintance you have made. These people, whether you think so or not, were a piece, no matter how little, to who you are today. I think a lot of us in this room had an idea of what today would be like. We had certain expectations, and maybe for some of us, we're just as confused as we were when we first walked in the building. We all have that pit in our stomachs. Our hands are sweating because we don't know what's going to happen next. I know that standing up here, I have that pit in my stomach because as much or as little as we planned what would happen after today, we really don't know what comes next. One thing high school guaranteed us, though, is no matter how prepared you are, someone will still ask, "Wait, what are we doing?" High school was challenging, and I think that all of us, one time or another, felt like we couldn't do it. But here we are in our caps and gowns, waiting for our names to be called. We made it. We did it. And this chapter of our lives might be over, but we have our whole lives to make more memories. But unfortunately, these are our last moments with the class of 2026. To leave the next generation of high schoolers, as the class of 2026, we give a new high school podium. For years, our podium has served as a rock for accomplishments. Every awards day, every signing day, and every graduation, this podium has stood and served great time. As next year will be Marvin Ridge's 20th year open, we hope this new podium will continue to honor achievements in the future. We've reached the end of a chapter. This new stage of our lives is just beginning. This new journey is only just starting, and when we drive out of the parking lot today, after receiving our diplomas, this chapter will be closed, and we will forever have the memories that came with the experiences that live within the walls of the school we all shared. Here's a quote I feel holds great value. "Even if you're on the right track, you'll get run over if you just sit there." In other words, keep persevering in any future path you desire. So I'll end with this. No matter what you choose to do after you leave here, you can now say that you graduated from the class of 2026. So congratulations to us. We overcame, and now we're ready for our last moments of the class of 2026. Let's go, Mavs.
Good morning, graduates, family, friends, and supporters. My name is Abigail Wan, and I had the privilege of serving as this year's student body president. It is an honor to be standing here before you today as I welcome you all to the class of 2026 graduation. Growing up, my mom was an art teacher, and when I was homeschooled, she often took us to art museums. My elementary eyes soaked in every brushstroke and splash of paint, sinking into emotions my youth had not yet given me the words to explore. The gradient scoops of color, the melting clock, the configured form of a woman. The concept of applying complex emotions to a canvas so that one could understand and unravel them alongside the artist absolutely amazed me. While writing my graduation speech, my task was to use the theme of the future. What is more complex, surreal, and abstract than the future? The future is uncertain, so how can I write about something I have yet to experience? And as I sat with that question, I finally remembered the beauty of the abstract. Because the abstract lacks specific details, it then becomes a mirror for your own experiences. 10 different people can look at the same canvas and see 10 completely different things. Early abstract and surrealist artists created non-realistic art because they wanted to illustrate their intense emotional reactions to the world. The world. Our world. One that is ever shifting. Communities and policies are evolving, challenges and conflicts are emerging, and history continues to unfold all around us. At the same time, a mother is celebrating her son's birthday, a child is painting her family, and we are here, graduating. Graduates, we are standing on the edge of our new world. It is vast and promising, but uncertain. This uncertain future is our abstract canvas. It doesn't come with instructions, it comes with space. Just like those abstract artists, we get to decide what our future means and fill our own canvas, even in an evolving world. We get to decide what happens next, what shapes appear, what stories emerge, and what emotions guide us. Graduates, I may not know what the future has in store for us, but I do know this. Every generation that ever created something meaningful walked into uncertainty. Every person who ever changed something walked out of a moment that felt too big, too complicated, and too broken to fix. They just decided that they were not going to let the weight of the world determine the size of their life. The question was never whether the world was ready, it was whether they were. I want to take another second to share my immigrant mother's story of facing her unknown world. She came to America from Taiwan, uncertain and scared. Her ESL classroom was separated from the main building. She told me the kids called her and her brother stupid pigs because they were just learning English. She was confused and ashamed, especially since she was trying to understand a completely unfamiliar world. But even in a world she did not know, a future still so uncertain and unfamiliar to her mind, she endured, she loved, she explored, and she questioned. In many ways, my mom painted her life the way an abstract artist does. Not with certainty, but with resilience, painting courage alongside fear until something beautiful emerged. Her endurance is the reason I am standing on this stage today. It is the reason I have an education to be grateful for. So I pray, graduates, that we never take that for granted, not for a single day. Because the truth is, whatever your background is, wherever you're from, what we have been given is rare. And it comes with something, a gift to pass onward. Somewhere out there is a young person just like us, someone who shares your ambition, your compassion, and your hunger for a life worth living, but who is facing circumstances and challenges beyond their control. The education and opportunity we have been so beyond blessed to receive gives us the ability to reach back, to lift, and to build something greater than ourselves. That is the most meaningful kind of expression there is. And this class has always understood that. From group projects, sport teams, competitions, and conferences, you have shown up for each other. And that instinct is one of the greatest things about who you are, and the world is waiting for it. If abstract art teaches us anything, it's that meaning grows when we share it, when one person's understanding becomes another person's expression. So as you walk off the stage today, carry your gratitude and curiosity with it. Let it remind you of everyone who sacrificed so that you could be here. Let it push you to build something worthy of that sacrifice. You have a voice, you have a future. Use both with intention. For your community, for strangers, for the people whose futures are not as open as ours, not because they lack the ability or the dream, but for reasons beyond their power. Graduates, if the future is abstract, then we are the ones who will give it color, form, and meaning. Class of 2026, one team on one mission, congratulations. Now, I'd like to introduce our next speaker. He is the Marvin Ridge High School Teacher of the Year, and for the past 9 years, he has been the cornerstone of our school, challenging minds and shaping leaders as our IB Theory of Knowledge teacher. Beyond the classroom, he has served as the Student Council Advisor for the last 6 years. As Student Body President, I've personally had the privilege of working closely with him. From our 7 a.m. meetings to our 4-hour after-school homecoming setups, Mr. Brandon single-handedly made me invest in an espresso machine. My caffeine intake may be questionable, but Mr. Brandon's dedication never is. What amazes me most is his commitment to remembering every name in a student council of over 100 members, instantly making everyone feel valued. If you ask him what he loves most about his role as student council advisor, he would tell you it's the opportunity to interact with all 4 grade levels, which, as an IB teacher, would otherwise be challenging to do. His ability to connect with and inspire every single student he meets is exactly why he is so incredibly deserving of this honor. Without further ado, please welcome our Teacher of the Year, Mr. Brandon.
Thank you, Abby, for that thoughtful introduction and for your leadership as student body president this past year. Good morning, everyone. I think I can speak for everyone when I say that this school year has flown by. But here we are, gathered for this moment for a special group of people, the Marvin Ridge High School class of 2026. I am grateful to be given this opportunity to stand before you and share a few of my thoughts. For those of you who know me well, you know that one of my favorite hobbies is to watch the late 90s and early 2000s political drama, The West Wing. Oftentimes on the show, the president, played by Martin Sheen, asks his staff something you may be asking yourself. What's next? What's next now that I have graduated high school? What's next as I pack up to go to college, to start my career, to make an identity for myself? It is a potentially uncertain time in your life, but also a time where you will gain access to the world. I want to take the next few minutes to give you two pieces of advice, which are two sides of the same coin, on how to handle what's next. My first piece of advice starts with a story that was popularized by The West Wing that has meaning for you today. This guy is walking down a street when he falls in a hole. The walls are so steep he can't get out. A doctor passes by, and the guy shouts up, "Hey you, can you help me out?" The doctor writes a prescription, throws it down in the hole, and moves on. Then a priest comes along, and the guy shouts up, "Father, I'm down in this hole, can you help me out?" The priest writes out a prayer, throws it down in the hole, and moves on. Then a friend walks by. "Hey Joe, it's me, can you help me out?" And the friend jumps in the hole. Our guy says, "Are you stupid? Now we're both down here." The friend says, "Yeah, but I've been down here before and I know the way out." I wanted to share this story with you to connect with my first piece of advice. Rely on the support of others as they have had experiences and the knowledge to guide you. So far in life, you have been supported, whether you know it or not, by those around you. Teachers, mentors, family members, community members, and friends. These individuals, many of which are here today, have graciously raised your spirits when you were struggling, provided you guidance when you were lost, and held your hands, sometimes literally, when all you needed was to know that someone was there. Now, as you move on to the next era of your life, first be grateful for those that have supported you. Think of it as those have been guiding you, have been slowly handing you boxes of responsibility to help prepare you for what's next. Similar to how some of them will be doing so on move-in day in a couple months. But also be mindful that their support is not leaving you. It is unconditional. When you are asking yourself, what's next, have others help you find that answer, whether by phone, email, texting, or in person. We are all here to help you as we know the way out. My other piece of advice also involves others, but is more focused on your role. Find your people and build community. Wherever you are off to, college, international, a career, there will be others around you that have similar likes, dislikes, and experiences as you. You just need to find those people. Go out of your way to meet new people. They will help you find out what's next. Being on your own might make you a little nervous, but I promise finding your people makes all the difference and gives you confidence and joy that you thought you might never find. So who are your people? Only you can find that out, but here's some questions to think about. Who actually brings you joy when you see them and think about them? Who makes you feel safe and validated when you are being you? Who loves what you love? Those are your people. Now, what others may not tell you is that you should also find others that challenge you. Not to a fight, but intellectually. Spending time with people who have different interests and beliefs than yours is a great way to learn. No one enjoys confrontation, arguments, and tension, but it is a necessary part of growing relationships. Think about your strongest relationships. Do you disagree? Do you argue? Of course you do. But you also come back together after the fight because you were able to see their perspective, their point of view, as they are able to see yours as well. Finding people that share the same views and interests as you and finding people that challenge you are fundamental to building community. So the training wheels are off. Listen to others. Make connections. Put your faith in people. Understand that as the IB mission statement says, others with their differences can also be right. We live in an uncertain time. Politics is divisive. Costs are going up. AI use is growing, leading many to ask, what's next? So listen to others. Use their experience to help inform your decisions. Be your best self, but bring others with you. Make the change in your community. That is what changes the world. Take your time. You have all the time in the world. As cultural anthropologist Margaret Mead said, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. Thank you.
This time I'd like to welcome our salutatorian and valedictorian to their seats next to the counselors and administration. Come on up. Good morning, I'm Matt Lasher, and it is my honor and privilege to serve as the principal at Marvin Ridge High School and to be a part of this ceremony of 505 graduates, over 120 staff members, and nearly 4,000 family and friends at Maverick Stadium today. Class of 2026, you are surrounded by people that want the absolute best for you and would do anything for you to see you become successful. I give thanks to you all for being one team on one mission and to help these students earn their passport to the world. Students, today's graduation ceremony culminates your elementary, middle, and high school experience. Your class has faced many challenges and distractions throughout your path. But you have persevered to arrive at this day in which we all must notice, appreciate, celebrate, and truly be present. During this past year, I've seen the class of 2026 accomplish so much together. You will always have a special place in my mind and heart. It has been a gift to spend the last 4 years as your principal, standing back and watching you cheer in the stadium, fill the gymnasium, pack the auditorium, and dance the night away at the Fillmore, reminded me that high school is about more than classes and grades. It's about friendships, experiences, and memories that will stay with you long after today. Class of 2026, you've been amazing role models and set the bar high for those behind you. The Maverick traditions of excellence in academics, the arts, athletics, and a wide variety of extracurricular and co-curricular activities are alive and well. You crushed it, Mavericks. The graduation rate for this cohort is projected to be over 99%, and our students reported scholarship awards that amassed over $18 million. Of the 505 graduates, 98% plan to continue their studies after high school. This graduating class also has 47 student athletes that will continue at the intercollegiate level. These athletes contributed to 8 state championships this year. The collective contributions and achievements of our students with strong support from staff, families, and community continues to consistently place our school among the top in the state and nation. In the most recent U.S. News & World Report, we maintained our ranking in the top 3% of all high schools in the nation. The metrics involved, yes. The metrics involved in this ranking are based on achievement, graduation rate, and college readiness demonstrated by our students. Students, I hope you'll always look back on your time at Marvin Ridge with fondness and pride. As you head across the world to more than 100 different destinations, I hope you will splash bits of blue and orange on those that you interact with. I wish you health and happiness as you pursue your dreams. I am confident that one day you have blazed a maverick path of success. To our school board, UCPS cabinet staff, administrative team, school counselors, teachers, and support staff, I thank you, and it's been a pleasure to serve alongside you. Through your expertise, contributions, and sacrifice, you have made countless opportunities possible for our students. At this time, I would like to recognize the retirement of a longtime Marvin Ridge High School staff member, Miss Angela Baker. Yes, give her a round of applause. Thank you for all your years of service you have dedicated to the students and staff of Marvin Ridge High School. To the class of 2026, thank you for the legacy that you leave behind and for the example you have set for those that will follow. As you take your passport to the world, remember that success is not measured only by what you achieve, but by the lives you impact along the way. Live courageously, pursue your passions, serve others well. And wherever life takes you, always carry a little maverick spirit with you. Congratulations, class of 2026, and go Mats. Now I'd like to recognize our salutatorian and valedictorian for the Marvin Ridge High School 2026 graduating class. This recognition goes to the students with the top weighted grade point average over the course of 4 years of high school. These two students will receive a special designated orange and blue cord, as well as valedictorian and salutatorian medallion. Please come to the stage when your name is called to be recognized and receive your special designations. The Marvin Ridge High School class of 2026 salutatorian is Mason Santavari. The Marvin Ridge High School class of 2026 valedictorian is Sahana Venkatesh. Please give Mason and Sahana another round of applause for their amazing accomplishment. I would now like to welcome a group of our choir members to perform a song for us.
Some angels enter our lives to help us sing our song. They see us as we truly are and tell us we belong. Through all the joy and pain, they're the sunshine after rain. The blessings we breathe in, the bond we believe in, the family we find along the way. The light that astounds us, the love that surrounds us, the family we find along the way. They shine in our lives each day. It's the family we find along the way. Some angels never let go. They hold us surrounds us, the family we find along the way. They shine in our lives each day. It's the family we find along the way. They hear us, they hold us, the family we find along the way. They lift us, they love us, the family we find along the way. They shine in our lives each day. It's the family we find, the family we find along the way.
Thank you. At this time, we will commence with the presentation of diplomas. Please keep your applause and praise brief as we allow the names of all seniors to be heard and celebrated by their families. Junior marshals, please prepare the seniors for graduation.
Sarah Marie Abbas. Johan Corinne Agarwal. Haya Alchema. Anvita Alu. Tyler Joseph Amen. Farah Brooke Anderson. Lucas Ignatius Ankilo. Logan Nicholas Applebaum. Stephanie Grace Aristegui. Lena Aisha Ayadi. Sofia Isinena Vignolo. Coin Ayula. Tyler Robert Babcock. Honorud Badi. Abdelhadi Numan Badran. Saeed Numan Badran. Harshini Bala. Andrea Mariama Bangura. Daniela Baracaldo. Ella Grace Barnes. Carissa Melrose Barrett. Ella Maria Bartel. Swastik Basu. Carson Michael Baxter. Gordon James Bell. Ryan Blake Bellows. Maylee Nicole Berberian. Julia Sarah Berman. Noah Ethan Bernardez. Connor Baker Berry. Landon Nicholas Berry. Amelia Francis Best. Gabriel Wayne Beavis. Shireen Bhaskar. Jasmine Vijay Bojwani. Anuya Valika Bhupathi. Allison Rose Bigham. Anjana Srinidhi Bindu Suresh. Juliana Marie Blanco. Braden Jacob Blankenship. Luke Christopher Blakely. Cody Hance Blum. Gabrielle Lee Boone. Carter Reed Borman. Caroline Grace Both. Jack William Bowers. Preston Jack Boylan. Brooke Elizabeth Boyle. Sophia Elizabeth Bozeman. Claire McCambly Bradshaw. Evan Patrick Brando. Ashley Grace Brower. Ella Elizabeth Braun. Zachary Sullivan Brett. Bianca Brocky. Benjamin Bow Brower. Sarah Rebecca Butler. Andrew Scott Keynes. Olivia Catherine Calderazzo. Aiden Lee Caldwell. Kaylee Marie Carr. Isabella Angelina Carasquillo. Jackson Thomas Carter. Elizabeth Claire Castle. Arjun Catamanchi. Carson Vincent Celentano. Carly Serin Shantaburi. Ivan Chia. Aaron Chen. Harrison Chen. Sunny Chen. Naima Jahan Chaudhary. Christian Bryce Clark. Christian Janusz Clegg. Jane Isabel Coffin. Eleanor Grace Connolly. Lydia Mackenzie Cooper. Ryan Joy Cooper. Sophia Noreen Kopp. Logan Allen Kottman. Madeline Elissa Cordemanch. Callista Grace Cox. Aiden Orlando Crandall. Zachary Ratliff Crawford. Finley K. Kremen. Brendan Edward Crosby. Mason Mark Santavari. Alex Michael Culacerto. Elizabeth Lynn Culpepper. Alexis Ann Comiskey. Addison Gail Cunningham. Seth Joseph Curtis. Zachary Joseph Sinecki. Logan Kenneth D'Amico. Isabel Marie Dongi. Ananya Dantala. Austin Lee Davis. Bodie Van Davis. Desmond Jeremiah Davis. Matthew Thomas Davis. Nia Sam Dekarsky. Lucas Alexander Dela Cruz. Reina Catherine Della Vega. Joseph Gregory DeMarco. Samita Varshi Desaraju. Abigail Angel F. Dessalines. Chloe Ellen Devaney. Shreya Rajesh Diman. Ishika Mitesh Dulab. Mark Noel James Diffley. Cecilia Barbara Dollander. Aiden Mark Dorfman. Benjamin Thomas Durham. Reese Alexandra Ditchkowski. Maximilian James Eckert. Hansini Ide. Brody Benjamin Edwards. Cameron Joseph Edwards. Emily Marie Edwards. Kate Francis Ehrlich. Colin Christopher Erb. Andrew Robert Estock. Delaney Rebecca Yule. Patrick James Fandetti. Thomas Burke Fandetti. Alicia Yisha Fong. Terrence Fang. Jack Dominic Fazzaleri. Danielle Olivia Ferguson. Nathan Aaron Fagan. Taryn Olivia Ford. Allison Nicole Fox. Mylene Elizabeth Frankel. Addison Piper Fraser. Sophie Lee Fritz. Grace Elizabeth Gaffney. Dennis Elias Gaggis. Charlotte Galbraith. Nina Reddy Galividi. Manyata Ganti. Adarsh Ganesh Kumar. Arshia Aditri Gangaredla. Emily May Garcia. Nola Marie Gargas. Isabella Addison Gentili. Tristan John Dean Gentili. Cash Weston Gilbert. Miriam Gill. Shane Charlie Glynn. Rishi Santosh Gopali. Connor Jason Gorey. Lindsay Elizabeth Gross. Matthew Ryan Gray. Rhett Philip Griffith. Levi James Grimm. Eva Isabella Grigney. Emery Claire Gustafson.
Ashlyn Meavy Ha. Abigail Jane Hafner. David Levi Haynes. Neil Halder. Andrew Richard Hall. Matthew Everett Hall. Logan Ty Hendel. Mallory Alexis Harbaugh. Emma Grace Hasmeyer. Violet Mackenzie Haslett. Carter Riley Heath. Franklin James Heilig. Connor Wilson Helwich. Hadley Rose Henderson. Jackson Ross Hendricks. Ruby Ann Henson. Adrian Andres Herbass. Aiden Hernandez Castro. Sophia Story Hess. Brendan Jace Hicks. Lucas Gavin Higgs. What's your name? Garrett William Higgins. Mackenzie Ann Hildebrandt. Lucas Antonio Hinckley. Margaret Caroline Hicks. Tyler James Hoffman. Olivia Claire Holman. Blair Jennifer Holmes. Amelia Lynn Holtz. Zachary Ian Holtzberg. Hadley Ford Homan. Mary Campbell Homan. Braden Blaze Hopi. Lacey Grace Hughes. Ann Michael Humbert. Franziska Naomi Hupfer. Vivian Kada Hurst. Caprice Noel Husband. Medasri Reddy Indela. Ryan Chapman Isaac. Aryan Iyengar. Nicholas Patrick Jackson. Isha Megal Jatakia. Smita Jayprakash. Aubrey Demetrius Johnson. Landry Renee Johnson. Jenna Ryan Johnston. Sawyer Matthew Johnston. Jaden Isaiah Jones. Miriam Kachisiemi Jones. Nikita Jaraj. Sophia Rosemary Joseph. Alina Jenna Kuduk. Arya Kalakuntla. Sydney Marie Kalinowski. Monish Kantumneni. Purvi Reddy Kasarla. Linda Mason Kazel. Rithvik Kasareddy. Eden Victoria Keggy. Claire Patrick Page Kendrick. Robert Sullivan Kendrick. Parker Aaron Curley. Kirthan Sai Kesanini. Felicity Nahali Ka. Fatima Khan. Zaina Khan. Aryan Kushu. Alicia Aaronby Kim. Kenneth Tayshawn Kim. Alexander Caleb Finch King. Kennedy Aubrey King. Ava Lynn Knauth. Lexi Marie Knauth. Morgan Alexis Knox. Sritha Kondadasula. Suruth Sai Konuru. Isabella Evangeline Kopek. Jacob Daniel Copley. Priyansh Kaushik Kothari. Kate Elizabeth Kraus. Annika Eve Kucharski. Madeline Gatanjali Kundich. Sophia Marie Lamond North. Mariana Larios. Dean Reynold Larkin. Adeline Danielle Larmondra. Blake Edward Latanzi. Rylan Caroline Laval. Claire Caitlin Leary. Emma Renee Letty. Kylie Grace Linehan. Damian Emmanuel Manny Lewis. Mia Chiana Lieberman. Tucker Thorson Lindley. Sophia Charlotte Rose Linford. Matthew Younghyun Liu. John Joseph Lotus. Gavin Michael Lopez. Paloma Elizabeth Lopez Hernandez. Anna Caroline Lowry. Sophia Isabel Liu. Noah Barnes Lunsford. Atia Ashlyn Latarwich. Rushika Mahavadi. Jack Logan Mayorino. Pranav Mulanini. Nithvi Malapeti. Abraham Reddy Manda. Rehan Mandavia. Evan Robert Mangles. Mahathi Mani. Michaela Rose Mann. Austin Chase Martinez. Grace Ellison Mathis. Jackson Matthew Mazer. Colton Lee McBride. Macy Helen McCarter. Aiden Gary Johan McKenna. Cassius John McKinnon. Aiden Jake McLaughlin. Catherine Lily McMullen. Jackson Philip McNeese. Stella Day McQueen. Rachel Elizabeth Molesky. Judith Michelle Melvin. Ina Elena Mako. Lila Dawn Michaels. Cameron Gillies Mitchell. James Paul Moeller III. Nicholas Allen Montgomery. Livia Marie Moore. Kelsey Addison Moorhead. Brady Daniel Morgan. Burke McLean Morrissey. Kate Elizabeth Moser. Braden Christopher Moses. Joseph Michael Moy. Sahasra Muchalapuri. Nathaniel Frederick Mullins. Brady Patrick Murray. Ainsley Darden Myers. J. Tejas Nayak. Arya Raj Nair. Nishanth Nanduri. Lily Ann Nasiri. Ariv Ritesh Nair. Emily Elise Nestor. Henry Robert Nestor. Alexander Dean Newell. Baltram Lanika Wien. Valerie Devon Wien. Sasha Shantala Nair. Ella James Nielsen. Natalie Maria Nord. Aiden Riley O'Connor. Matthew Allen Odell. Timothy Wells O'Mara. Brennan Francis Robert O'Neill. Ethan Andrew Odes. Chinanzo Mark Anthony Onoha. Isabella Barros Ordine. Austin Brevard Overcash.
Cameron Grace Palmer. Arav Anjay Parikh. Kaustubh Pusamarti. Arish Patel. Ashna Patel. Yash Nayan Patel. Jaden Tish Patel. Mitansh Patel. Nevin Vijay Patel. Pari Rakesh Patel. Shailin Rupin Patel. Shavya Pranav Patel. Margaret Allison Palush. Gardner Marshall Payne Jr. Casey Lynn Pierce. Madeline George Pecora. Caden McCullum Penny. Sayuki Gamo Peterman. David Chase Peterson. Eden Claire Petrie. Aaron Allison Pilot. Nicholas Tyler Puchek. Dylan Lazar Poling. Adam Tialan Polzin. Sanvi Saket Pridon. Alexander Quinn. Michaela Yalarie Quimelin. Anne Quinn Rabinowitz. Arjun Vishal Rajana. Stephen Andrew Rankin. Ankit Rao. Ishan Rao. Hayden Lee Rataik. Diksha Ravi. Olivia Gray Reed. Brady Taft Reamsnyder. Michael William Rice. Zoe Francine Richardson. Matthew Ronald Rivlin. Michael Thomas Rivlin. Alana James Roberts. Grace Elizabeth Rogers. Andrew Scott Rowe. Spencer Olson Rowe. Leah Elizabeth Rogowski. Sean James Rooney. Carson Elizabeth Rose. Andrew James Rosamondo. Jacob Tyler Rowe. Gage Alexander Johann Rowland. Marissa Catherine Ruiz. Elias Said. Rita Maria Said. Pratik Said Unini. Avalon Ariel Sagman. Sammy Sire. Puyan Salami. Brooke Addison Salih. Haley Samantha Sanchez. Pasha Mehdi Sarafi. Riker Savage. Grayson Peter Shalaba. Andrew Patrick Shoppy. Matthias Andres Sheen. Anthony Mamaril Shinesback. Catherine Teresa Schindler. Connor Andrew Schwarzkopf. Owen Bennett Schwarzkopf. Drew Elizabeth Schuring. Isabella Marie Scott. Preston Jacob Scott. Raghav Sagal. Gabe Coleman Santavani. Arna Meaton Shah. Shreya Samir Shah. James Michael Shannon. Siddhant Sharma. Avi Manish Shaladia. Kate Taylor Sheridan. Samuel David Schrock. Mackenzie Kateshaw Schultz. Hassan Jamil Siddiqui. Aiden James Simonelli. Solomon Richard Simpson. Ella Grace Sinacori. Prisha Singh. Anika Siri Huram. Colin James Slepp. Connor Alan Sloan. Aiden Harrison Delaney Smith. Coleman Cates Smith. David Nathaniel Smith Jr. Georgia Elizabeth Smith. Henry William Smith. Joshua Martin Smith. Justin Douglas Snugaki. Christian Jehun So. Sahit Venkala Somatgata. Robert Lucas Soniat. Miranda Isabella Sosa. Shauna Gabriella Sosakin. Tyler James Speakman. Gabriella Grace Sperduto. Madeline Elizabeth Steele. Porter Estes Stevens. Christian Jeffrey Stepp. Jordan Samara Stitt. Sophia Stoikovsky. Kripa Sudhir. Ava Kathleen Sullivan. Samuel August Sovanovic.
Hell yeah, baby.
Paige Emily Zembrook. Davis William Tackett. Bianca Soroya Tadrisi. Rayhan Tahira. Shrija Taluri. Khaled Tanta. Sijit Sidhi Tatavatari. Aiden Scott Taylor. Carmen Maria Tarana. Matthew Riley Terwilliger. Aman Toker. Pradeep Ankit Takar. Yitika Tantaru. Bryce Jeremiah Theory. Addison Ann Toms. Joshua Samson Duameli. Hudson Raleigh Tillman. Dhruv Tej Tippaneni. Jordan Christian Chun Yang Tong. Lauren Avery Toy. Krushi Tripathi. Tatum Olivia Dumas. Addison Charlotte Ann Twombly. Natalie Amelia Unkrich. Nikhil Vadi. Antonia Marie Valenti. Benton Aiden Van. Sophia Francesca Varzaru. Sophie Grace Vasek. Rishi Sivam Vasareddy. Sahana Vain Katesh. Kira Enos Vernon. Zachary Christopher Vess. Tyler Francis Vick. Alexander Lawrence Voss. Peter Samuel Walford. Rita Walia. Ethan Bradley Walker. Evan John Walker. Abigail Sophie Wan. Vivek Shashi Warrior. Alexander Wyke Wasco. Grace Tyring Weber. Angelina Faith Weedman. Nathan Gerald Henry Wencevic. Charlotte Ava White. Eleanor Amy White. Austin Shane Whittington. Willow Lane Wickersham. Jackson Tyler Willis. Brooklyn Reese Wilson. Colin Marshall Wilson. Summer Wright Wilson. Madison Abigail Winardi. Owen Todd Wasaki. Abigail Kate Wright. John William Rona. Tyler David Walensky. Sedvet Reddy Yanaman. Jillian Violet Young. Leonardo Zapata. Sophia Grace Zapata. David Zhu. Camelia Marie Ziegler. Andrew Robert Zondell.
Marvin Ridge High School class of 2026, on behalf of our staff, I would like to again congratulate you on this incredible accomplishment. We are so proud of each and every one of you. At this time, would all the members of the class of 2026 please stand? In recognition of meeting all of your requirements for a high school diploma as established by the Union County Public Schools Board of Education and the state of North Carolina, it is now time to make official your status as a graduate of Marvin Ridge High School. Please turn your tassels from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2026. Congratulations, graduates. Our audience members are now invited to the field for photo opportunities with your graduate.